Oh, what's good, bitch? Welcome back with another video, and as you can see, we're back today with another video, and I'm actually doing a live comm right now. So right now, I'm on the last battle rifle for platinum, and I'm just gonna be going over like basically the whole game for like, cause the game's basically been out for a month. There's 2 days left, but it's basically been a month. So as you can see by the title, it's my 1 month review after 1 month, and this is after a lot of playtime after 1 month as well. Like this is like I don't know if I could check it here, but I've had like 5 days played so far, just because of this camo grind, and I'm not even done this camo grind. Like I'm done a few platinum guns, not done the launchers or anything like that. So there's still a long way to go. But getting into the review, I'm just gonna be like kind of like freestyling it, cause I don't really have anything written down. But first thing is just the game and like the fun. Like so far, just I feel like it's just because of the grind, but I really haven't had fun on this game. Like this grind has made me so mad at this game. Not like it's a decent game, I guess, but it's not the type of COD I like, and we're probably never getting that type of COD back either way. So but yeah, so this game in general just doesn't, like, I don't know, maybe it's because like I'm just no lifing this grind and it's just making me mad and annoyed and stuff, but I really just don't enjoy this game that much. One thing though, this grind is a lot better because like if I didn't go for mastery camo in Vanguard at all, because that shit was just disgustingly annoying, this camo grind though is really like straightforward and like easier. It's just better. It's still a hard grind, it still takes time, but it's still funner. Like it's fun. It's not like you don't have to get like 100 headshots, 100 mounted kills, like all that BS. That shit was annoying as fuck. This one's just like less shit but still hard, so it's like funner. So that's a good thing. Another good thing they did was what's it called, like for the most part pretty like, or no, let me go over the negatives first, because there's a lot more negatives in my opinion. First thing, the TTK is way too fast. I still don't like the fact that you could die in 2 fucking bullets. Like that shit's annoying as fuck, because you can't react in time. Like me personally, I'm a Black Ops fan over everything else. So like fast, like slower TTKs, normal 3-lane maps, more arcade movement and shit. Like it's just, I just like those games better. So this game definitely, like, the TTK is too fast in my opinion. Even for an Infinity Ward game, I'm pretty sure this is probably the fastest TTK they've ever had or some shit, because it just feels way too fast. Like I don't know, but yeah, TTK is definitely one of the things I don't like. Another thing, the mini map, you don't show up. Like it's just not the normal mini map. You don't show up when you shoot without a suppressor. That's annoying, because it basically just makes it so that a whole category of things is just pointless. Like you don't need a suppressor at all, and it also makes it worse for people. Like it makes it easier for campers, because they can just they won't pop up on the mini map when they shoot without a suppressor. So yeah, it's just not a good idea, and I don't see why they change it. Like there's really no need to change it, to leave the normal mini map on. I know they added bird's eye, which is the perk, which I definitely run, but it's not the same as just giving us a normal map. But yeah, so that's definitely one of my biggest problems with this game. Another thing, the maps, border map, who's the retarded ass person that came up with that map? I want them fired, because that shit, who's the fuck came up with that idea? Like that shit that's probably the worst map I've ever seen in Call of Duty, at least from the ones I've played, and I've played most of them. Like that shit, it's 1 lane. I guess you could kind of say 3 lanes, but not really. There's one small ass lane on the right, which also has mad cars in it, so it counts as 1 lane. Basically it's the same shit. The middle lane, every car's there, they all blow up randomly out of nowhere. Like it's just really like anyone can just be behind any car. It's just so bad. I don't get why they did it. And yeah, so yeah, maps are ass. Shoe house is literally all I've been playing since it dropped, and I've had like this map I've only been doing camos on. Like I really haven't played this game this map for like fun, just playing. It's all been camo grinds, but this is more fun I've had on this than any other map. Like all the other maps are decent. There's some good ones, and then there's some decent ones, some pretty bad ones, some really bad ones, but for the most part they're just decent. There's no really good map. And yeah, so I'm expecting most of the really good maps on this game to be remasters, like Rust, High Rise, like all that shit. I'm guessing the good maps are going to be remastered. Cause from everything they've made on their own, those shits were mid or ass, like literally. So maps, but yeah, in like movement as well. Like I never like cared about side canceling at all. Like it was just a mechanic in MW 2019 that you could use, so I used it. But it was never like a big thing. Like I'm a riot if it's gone or anything like that. Cause Treyarch games never used to have like crazy ass movement like that. They used to be uh like more arcadey. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like Treyarch movement, I really like, how do I explain it? Like I didn't care about like tack sprint or side canceling or any like that. If that all got removed, I really couldn't give a shit because I'm used to like normal movement in COD. So I don't really give a fuck about that. But just like being in Warzone specifically, like it's just annoying how they slowed movement down in general. Like when you played up, you can't run. That slows down, makes you such an easy target. In multiplayer, I don't know if that was a long shot, but like in multiplayer, you just get, it's just slow. Like I don't know how to explain it. This game is definitely better than MW 2019 though. That's a fact. There's just no way this is worse. But it's just not that good. It's like a decent game. Like I'll probably play it through the 2 years, but I'm not gonna be no lifing it and like grinding it a lot like I did with basically every other COD except MW 2019 and Vanguard. But yeah, so yeah, it's a decent game, I guess, but like I mean, it's a pretty solid game, especially compared to MW 2019. But it's nothing crazy, like especially compared to older CODs. It's just like if I compared this to BO2, there's not 1% of me that likes this game better. Same thing with like BO3 or even BO4. Like BO4 is a sleeper. A lot of people hate on BO4. I love BO4. Like just all those games are just better than this. But this is a pretty good game, pretty solid game. Also, I wanted to show y'all this. So as you can see, I got 5 days played and I'm still not even close to being done my camos. As you can see, 11 out of 51, so this one's almost done. And I got these 3 and then these 8 done. So I'm done all the ARs, basically done all the battle rifles. Just need 2 more for this. And yeah, so today I'm really not gonna touch this game. I'm gonna kind of take a break from this for a little bit. I mean, not really, but like for like 1 or 2 days, just because I'm really burnt out and bored of it. And I'm gonna go play with God of War, and then I'm gonna come back and do the grind. But yeah, so anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Never Gonna Tomorrow. This wasn't really a proper good guide. It was just kind of like me thinking off the top of my head, like freestyling, because I don't have shit written down. I'm just thinking of what comes to my mind. So wasn't really got that good of a review. But long story short, it's a pretty solid game, but it's none crazy. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Never Gonna Tomorrow, and yeah.